companies are looking at making inroads into India, there's one Swedish giant, Nestle, who's been in the country for more than a century now. And it's really not been a very smooth ride for the FMCG giant in the recent past, with the Maggi fiasco hitting the company very hard. But Suresh Narayanan, the managing director of Nestle India, who was flown in to firefight for the company, believes it's opportunities such as these which allows the company to re-strategize and innovate. Now, speaking to CNBC TV 18's Priya, Sheth, he also lays out the company's future investment plans. Here's a slice from that conversation.
On an annual basis, we do spend a fairly significant amount of money on capital investments, and this would continue into the year as well. And in fact, as I speak to you, we will be having one of our big facilities at Nanjangud, which manufactures coffee, going through quite an important investment to upgrade and to retool the factory in terms of the manufacturing capabilities.
What's the kind of investment that you want to put out there?
Well, as a company, we would be investing anywhere between 250 to 300 crores of rupees every year behind different investments, and that's really what we'd be focusing on.
Right, last year has been quite tough for Nestle, especially on the Maggi noodles front. Keeping that in mind, how do you see challenges panning out in the whole manufacturing arena?
Sure. Look, I think the Maggi saga that we went through. I think you have seen in our recent results there has been clearly an adverse impact that has been made. But I think I still have a few positives that is coming out of this. One is, on a sequential basis, our sales are increasing. The increased domestic sales went up by roughly 12.8% on a quarterly basis. If you compare quarter 4 to quarter 3, I think the margin improvements have also taken place. I think the challenge would still be for us not only to leverage the opportunity for Maggi, and I think here the market response has truly been very humbling for us. We will be having the new variants, we'll be having the existing variants of Maggi, which will be following exactly the due diligence that was specified by the Mumbai High Court before they are reintroduced into the market. And we'll also be looking at expanding our portfolio, not only in Maggi, but also really kick-starting growth.
Patanjali is also another brand that we're seeing increasing competition across various categories.
Firstly, I want to say very clearly that I respect every competitor. Whether it is Patanjali, whether it is ITC, or whether it's any other player in the market, I respect all of them because each of them brings a certain proposition, a certain perspective, a certain aggression, and a certain dynamism to the market.
It's one of the biggest holding companies